Did you think Texas was going to be this, Albert? Without Jacob deGrom, we haven't seen him much except for the first month of the season.
Yes, I think, with all the addition, the Chris Young, adding a future Hall of Fame Bruce Bochy, just coming in and kind of running the ship. It's pretty amazing, and from the top of this rotation, then you got John Gray. I think over the last 7 games, he's 5-0 with a 1.99 ERA. I mean, and let's talk about the offense, Kyle Seager, he's getting hot. You got Marcus Semien, and they're good. They're really good. Obviously you heard the news about DeGrom, going to the IA for 60 days. It's going to be tough, but I think they're going to be on the top. And it's a division, that's been pretty much dominated by the Houston Astros,
Right.
So you got the team, and they're excited and healthy, and hopefully, they're going to make it run.
How much of it is it real or not when a team, they were not good the last few years, right? And even last year. But when you start feeling that, right? I call it the mojo's rising, right? You just start realizing around the room, like, all right, this feels right, it's good, propel you into just playing better baseball. Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, for sure, and especially started with the front office, bringing, a manager, like I say, Bruce Bochy, and then just adding a couple of veteran guys, into the mix, with a lot of the young players, they have a bunch of young players too. They're great athletes, great players that is going to help the organization hopefully to win a championship.
Well, when you mention great athletes, as you take a look at one of the handful of weapons they have up and down the lineup, Garcia, Young, Jonah Heim, and you mentioned Bruce Bochy a couple of times. What does that mean for a team, a group in that clubhouse, when you have a manager the caliber of Bruce Bochy, who has done just about everything there is to do in this game? What does that mean for the ball club?
I mean, I never had a chance to play for Bruce, but I think to have the opportunity to be around him, and I think one thing that he does well is just he's probably let the guys play. And I think when you let the guys play, you get the best out of it. And, play for a guy like Tony La Russa, that's who he was. He let the guys play and develop their skill and go out there and do your best and learn from your mistake. And I think that's something that you see with the Texas Rangers. They have a great ball club, and they show the record right there. They have the second best record in the league.